T-minus 1 minute.
Engine start box go.
Rock report range.
T-minus 58 seconds.
T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 45.
Launch enable. GE main power off.
Main power off.
Upper stage LH2 secure at flight level.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Status check.
T-minus 30 seconds and counting.
Go GPS. Green board.
25.
Flight lock in.
23.
SRM TDC blowdown.
15.
Rofi ignition.
10.
T-minus
Kisser
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We have ignition of the RS-68 engine, and we have liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV rocket carrying the 9th GPS2f satellite for the United States Air Force. The Global Positioning System provides worldwide positioning, navigation, and timing service for military and civilian users.
20 seconds into the flight. Good engine control on the first stage. Now passing 30 seconds. Altitude now 1.5 nautical miles. Velocity 1,659 feet per second. Downrange distance 3.8 nautical miles. 40 seconds in. Chamber pressure beginning to decrease in the
You are
solid
hearing
rocket
the voice
motors
of
as
Steve
expected,
Agate
as
providing
we're-
launch vehicle ascent data.
50 seconds, Mach 1, vehicle going transonic. Coming up on the 1 minute mark. Mark, 1 minute, 1 second, max Q, maximum dynamic pressure in the vehicle. "70 seconds in. We have about 20 seconds left in the solid rocket motors before they burn out as we pass 11.5 nautical miles. Standing by for burnout. We have burnout, standing by for separation. We have separation, good separation of the solid rocket motors. 1 minute, 50 seconds in. Now T plus 1 minute, 57 seconds into the flight. The Delta IV rocket now only weighs 1/2 as much as it did at launch, burning propellant at 1,849 pounds per second. 2 minutes, 7 seconds in. Altitude now passing 25.6 nautical miles, velocity 5,724 feet per second. Downrange distance 35.5 nautical miles. 2 minutes, 20 seconds in. Chamber pressure holding exactly as we'd like it to be in the first stage. Very little engine movement. 2 minutes, 37 seconds in. Now passing 35 nautical miles, velocity 7,655 feet per second. Downrange distance 61.8 nautical miles. 2 minutes, 50 seconds in. About 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in first stage flight as we're coming up on the 3 minute mark. Mark, 3 minutes into the flight. Altitude now passing 42.7 nautical miles. Velocity 9,592 feet per second. Downrange distance 91.13 nautical miles. 3 minutes, 12 seconds in. As we continue to accelerate, we're standing by for the area of our maximum skin temperature on our fairing about 2 seconds from now. Now in that area. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. About a half a minute remains now until we go to the partial thrust command on the first stage. 3 minutes, 40 seconds in. Still looking good. We'll be going to the partial thrust command about 15 seconds from now. Standing by for partial thrust, about 57% of the full thrust mode. And we have the partial thrust command. Standing by for main engine cutoff. We have main engine cutoff. Standing by for stage separation. And we have stage separation. NEDS deploy is in work. Nozzle is going into its position. Standing by for igniter spark. And we have igniter spark. And we have ignition. Ignition on the second stage. Second stage chamber pressure is beginning to rise. Standing by for fairing separation. And we have payload fairing separation. 4 minutes, 52 seconds into the flight. Chamber pressure is good on the second stage, right where we want it to be.
This is Delta Mission Control at L plus 5 minutes, 2 seconds. We've just heard Steve Agate report the successful execution of the events comprising the early portion of today's mission, and all systems continue to operate nominally. The Delta IV second stage and GPS2f satellite are traveling over the Atlantic Ocean in a northeasterly direction and up the east coast of the United States. The mission is now